In the poussière of Ohio, wearing his beautiful chapeau, but who's this caballero? The emperor of the Far West. When he degains his revolver, he can shoot a fly d'un seul geste. In the desert, there is person, never a coup de téléphone. He's a cowboy, poor and lonesome. Il a pas peur de personne. Pas surtout des Daltons. Il n'a pas peur de personne.
Three guesses as to who just escaped.
Lucky thing for us, they forgot to fill in the tunnel after our last breakout.
It's our 107th escape, Joe.
109.
Are you including the time they let us out by mistake?
I'm the one with the memory in this family, and if I say 109, then... A horse! They're coming!
That can't be Lucky Luke. We're barely out the door.
He's coming from that way.
I know that, bird brain!
If we're caught by Lucky Luke, it'll be the 107th time.
Shut up, Avril!
Bandits are chasing me! They want to take my baby! I'll decoy the bandits after me. Look after him.
Huh? But I'm Joe Dalton.
Yes, and everyone's afraid of you. No one can protect my child better. Yeah!
Hey, I'm a bad man. Hey, I might hurt the kid.
Handing a newborn over to Joe Dalton? That's one trusting woman.
A baby! A real baby! Can we keep it, Joe?
Not in your life. Toss it to the vultures. Ah, someone make it stop that yelling.
Looks like you got the magic touch, Joe. Coochie, coochie. Who's that?
Looks like she went that way. Yeah!
Lucky Joe. He likes you.
You're lucky I got my hands full. That racket is unbearable. Can you believe people make these creatures on purpose?
This is the 107th time.
I beg to differ. 109.
Nobody wants him.
He's the one don't want us.
He chose you.
All he needs is to be tamed, same as you do with mice.
Then get busy.
But I don't have any cheese.
Okay, the joke's over now. Ma always used to say, kids are nothing but a drag. Best to turn your back and keep on walking. Let's hit the road. Let's go, come on.
But Joe, it's cruel.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta be cruel to be kind.
It's not right, Joe. No killing Lucky Luke. That'd be just fine, but a baby? That's not nice. It'd be very unkind, Joe. A baby out in the sun with the coyotes?
What kind of mummy are you?
Just as soon as we find a church, I'm dumping him. A church or a farm? Where's the baby?
You'll never find him. Even if you torture me, I won't talk.
I guess we'll see.
You guess we'll see what?
He can't be far, and we'll find him. You, I'll leave to hunger and thirst and the coyotes. That'll teach you.
That's gonna teach her what?
It'll loosen her tongue if we ain't found him by this time tomorrow.
We're farming folk and life is grand. The crop is good and everything's swell, right, Candy?
Oh, if only the good Lord would see fit to grant us a child.
In the cabbages. That way, it'll look natural.
When you think we used to be cute little babies ourselves.
And now, to the bank.
Sounds like the pig's riled up.
Don't be upset, Joe. We ain't got the kid anymore, but we got some fine hams.
Who are you calling upset?
Looks like they all met here before heading off that-a-way.
Oh, the Daltons come, the Daltons go.
Candy! Look at what has come down to us from heaven!
Oh, it's a baby.
A lad in the cabbage. So that is how it works. We've been on the wrong track all these years. Coochie coochie.
Ain't you hungry, Joe?
No, I've got stewing to do.
Me too. How come people are after that baby? You can be sure there's money involved.
Yeah, maybe the kid's worth a fortune.
That little treasure's gotta be worth millions. Let's get him back.
Well, go figure. I never known him not to make a beeline for the nearest bank.
My baby, my little sweetums. No, no. Oh, may a curse fall upon your head. Oh, you have to do something, Monty.
They forgot to take his bottle.
You can't make an omelet without breaking into the hen house.
She must have left the kid with someone.
How do you know?
'Cause at 3 months old, you just ain't that good at trekking through the desert.
How come?
Now to find the guy who's looking for us.
The Daltons kidnapped your baby? They asked for a ransom? How old's the child?
Oh, about like this.
Don't you cry, ma'am. I'll get him back.
We're so unlucky.
That which the good Lord giveth, the Daltons cometh and taketh away.
Very strange. Why would they take to kidnapping children?
Perhaps they want an heir to raise in the lofty family tradition. Well, he don't smell any too good, Joe. I think he needs changing.
Yeah, but change him into what?
He means his diaper, you idiot. Give me that bag.
Do you know how to change baby diapers, Joe?
No, but William does, don't you?
Whoa, whoa. You're the only one who can touch him.
Turn around. No need to gawk.
Stop, I beg you. You're right. It was an old baby that the Daltons kidnapped.
We found him in the cabbage. That's the truth.
Daltons, huh? They must know about the inheritance. We'll have to play our cards right.
Heaven has punished us for having lied to Mr. Luke. He sent us 2 horsemen of the apocalypse.
We must tell Mr. Luke the truth.
Why won't he stop crying?
Maybe he wants to be changed again.
Or maybe he's gotten hungry. Could you lay us up a nice sunny side for little fella?
Where's his food? Why are the jars empty? You idiot. Thanks to you, we have to go shopping.
But it's getting dark, Joel.
No problem. We'll just milk her if we can find her udders. There's beans here. Maybe these will be good.
They don't eat beans at that age. They just take milk.
Well, this one will eat beans and like it.
What could have induced the Daltons to steal a kid from a couple of farmers?
I smell beans, boss.
Could it be the Daltons? Wait here. I'll go see who it is.
Funny-looking spoon if you just dropped in for supper.
No, it's just, seems the Daltons have been spotted around here.
Is that so? They owe you money?
Yeah, I mean, no, I just mean better to be on guard.
You're right, sir. Better to be safe than sorry. I'm Lucky Luke.
Oh, the Daltons, Lucky Luke. John Smythe. Smith. See you around.
If you're worried about the Daltons, you can stay with me.
No, gotta be on my way. Besides, we all gotta go someday, huh? It's either the Daltons or something else.
That there feller's trying to take me for a ride.
Impersonating a horse is illegal where I come from.
That was Lucky Luke. He's after the Daltons. If he finds them first, the game's over. Try to hold him up, but don't make him suspicious. I'll go track down the Daltons and that blasted kid. You got it? Yeah!
You're putting a real crimp in my bank, Robin.
We could take him along and show him the ropes.
It's too dangerous. He's worth more in mint condition. I'll wait for you here. Go do your shopping. Now's the perfect time if you want to beat the crowd.
Okay, Joe.
And don't forget anything.
No, Joe. Yeah, I need milk and soap, mild, and some strained vegetables. Give me cotton and talcum powder, some cream for little bottoms, and a comfy blankie.
I want swaddling clothes and lots of pens and... Oh, what beautiful colors.
Hey, what about me? They didn't come near the bank, didn't even try.
They have a baby. No, relax. It's just a kidnapping. But they haven't asked for a ransom.
Are they educating a future desperado?
There's a hypothesis to make one shudder.
No, there are 5 Daltons. This one's all alone.
Come and catch me if you've got the nerve, Lucky Luke!
This latest development has trap written all over it.
It's working, too.
What can I do, old boy? I'm naturally curious.
What if the Daltons come back?
I'm out of diaper rash cream. They'll be furious.
Don't worry, perhaps they'll only hit the bank.
Where's Lucky Luke?
He just left. What you want him for?
I'm not that baby's father.
We aren't either.
There's the guy who wants the kid. Finally, we can get rid of the little bladder and make some money on his leaky little behind. Come on, cry.
Maybe you have to dirty his diaper.
One April's enough, Jack. Come on, cry.
Let me handle it. Watch this. Where, and you get a hunk of cheese. Nowhere, and you don't get cheese.
Why don't we give him a spanking?
I don't want him damaged, I said. You cry. Go on. I said to cry.
Oh, sounds like a baby crying.
Okay, you can stop now and get the drink. I said stop!
I'm gonna hurt you bad, Lucky Luke.
Perfect spot for a trap.
Oh, Mr. Luke!
Thanks for the stairway.
I ain't talking. I happen to be deaf and dumb.
You okay, Dalton gang? Name your prize.
100 grand.
That's 10 grand a pound. 50.
He comes with the hand-knit blankie and these adorable booties.
75.
Okay, we have a deal.
He's gonna be real careful, isn't he, Joe?
What do we care? We're the Daltons. We're mean. We got better things to worry about, don't we?
He was our very first child.
Give me that.
What? Okay, 100 grand.
I changed my mind. I ain't selling. Go on, scram. I told you to scram. I just gave away 75 grand.
Yeah, but just remember, Joe, if you sell him by the pound, you'll get more for him when he's bigger.
I thought I felt something melt here. Somebody get a doctor!
Mr. Luke, sir?
The Daltons are coming back!
Where's the doctor live? Huh?
The doctor? That away on the edge of town. But don't you want to rob my bank? It's one heck of a great bank. If you don't rob it, folks won't think it's any good.
Either a lazy town at siesta time or else the Daltons have just been through here.
The Daltons are in town. Slide your prisoner under the door.
Huh?
Oh my, isn't that a cute little baby you've got there?
Hands off! So, Doc, every time I look at this, Brad, my heart goes soft and my gut goes all mushy. Is it serious?
No, Joe. It's probably just a fit of tenderness.
Oh, Joe, you're tender.
My name is Joe Dalton, and I'm not tender.
Lucky Luke's coming here.
Does he feel sick?
The babysitting job's over, boys.
Go ahead and shoot. If we get wounded, we have a doctor.
He won't dare shoot on account of the kid.
I'll teach you to respect tradition.
No!
You unspeakable brutes! You're the epitome of evil! Murderers! Child killers! Hard-hearted monsters!
Surrender, you coyotes. Tell me, how come you're so interested in this farm lad?
We ain't talking on account of we're deaf and dumb.
Why is he hollering like this?
'Cause you're a bad man. See the nasty, mean old cowboy, Junior? His name is Lucky Luke. Bang, bang, Lucky Luke. Isn't that right, Junior? Ooh, meanie. Blah. Nice guy.
What do you know? Joe Dalton talking baby talk. Incredible.
You ain't heard baby talk from Joe Dalton. Hand him over just so he'll quit busting our eardrums.
Tomorrow we're giving him back to his parents.
The dynamite went boom, and the doors to the vault opened. And there were the gold ingots promised by the Winchester Ferry. Too late, the wicked Lucky Luke stumbled into the bank.
Mr. Luke?
Thanks a heap for bringing me a horse.
When he's all grown up, horror stories about the Dalton gang will always cheer him up.
That only goes to prove that one generation's hoodlums are the next generation's heroes.
I'm training her to be a hunter.
Great, we'll never lack for worms.
Hello? Anybody home? We brought your baby back.
He's not my baby.
What? Well, who does he belong to then?
To me, he's mine.
Junior!
Mr. Luke! I am not this child's father.
Yeah, I know, but who is?
Mr. Dalton?
Thank you, thank you. You found my little Junior.
I thought I had her tied to an elm.
24 hours without food, I lost 24 pounds. I slipped out of the ropes.
Are you this child's mother?
Yes, yes, of course. Aren't I your Mommy Kim's Junior, dear?
Don't listen to her. This was all her idea. She hired us to kidnap the kid, and then she tried to double-cross us.
That's a lie. Junior here's my own baby.
It sounds like it's news to him.
He's the son of Marmaduke III, the corned beef king. Marmaduke's ready to pay $1 million to get him back. Ugly Bob will back me up.
Back you up where?
I ain't splitting $1 million with these two idiots.
Look out! Oh, man.
Well, now that we've straightened everything out, we can hand over this delightful squalling machine to his rightful owner. Can someone restart his, nanny?
Joe? Joe?
Joe, are you dead? If you are, could you tell us? Huh?
Junior, he's crying. He needs a change.
How he loves that little baby.
No, I don't love him. I'm Joe Dalton. I don't love anyone.
Junior Marmaduke never forgot Joe Dalton. And Joe Dalton never forgot Junior Marmaduke.
What are you thinking about, Joe?
Nobody. I ain't thinking about nobody, okay? And the first one who mentions Junior gets whacked with a hammer.
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Well done! Thank you, stranger. Louis Lumière, French inventor, Auguste, my brother.
Lucky Luke, cowboy. Jolly Jumper, horse.
I was filming that bear as he scooped honey from a beehive.
Beehive.
With this machine, I can make moving pictures.
He calls it a cinematograph. That's French for movie camera.
If the American public likes my invention, we're going to make a fortune.
Fortune? How's that?
My brother seems to think people will pay to see his moving pictures.
Would you care to have a look?
Where are you traveling, Miss...
Call me Bertine. All the other stallions do. We're going to Hollywood. Ever heard of it?
Sure. It's out west, near the ocean.
Oh, nice. Skinny dipping.
Jolly, I think we'd best be traveling with these folks. They don't know much about America, so we're gonna ride with them to Hollywoods.
Sacre bleu! I must film this American cow.
What a waste of time. Cows are as boring in America as they are back home in France.
say, American cows are strange.
You were so very brave, so bold, so masculine.
Hollywood. If you're looking for high-class entertainment, you're in the wrong place.
Hey, look! 2 saloons! I'm sure one of them will let me present my moving picture shows. The Lumiere brothers really shine in the dark.
The last time he tried this, he was tarred and feathered.
Hey, watch it!
That was great! That was awful. Ladies and gentlemen, can't you see this show is garbage? You deserve quality entertainment!
Not so loud, you're attracting attention.
I, Louis Lumiere, will light up your lives with movie magic. My cinematograph is 1,000 times better than this pathetic live spectacle.
Maybe you'd rather give us a dead spectacle.
And who are you, uncultured stranger?
Hal Carnegie. I own this watering hole. My customers like live acts. Tonight's featured attraction is a rocket man who's gonna do buffo box office, so you can keep your cine doohickey. Say, Jack, see these fellas out, will ya?
Nice shoot.
Time for some brawling.
I'm an expert in the manly art of boxing.
Cowboy flavored water, it's an acquired taste.
What'll your brother do now?
Try his luck at the saloon across the street.
Hello, little boy. Do you know who owns this establishment?
Sure, Double Bill. He's my pa.
I'd like to have a word with your papa. Where is he?
He's across the street fighting. There he is now.
I'm Double Bill. Pleased to meet you. I want you to put on a show here with that sinner thing of yours.
It's called a cinematograph.
Yeah, whatever. If Al Carnegie hates it, then I know I'm gonna love it, 'cause that's how I do business.
I hate to interrupt, but we're missing the brawl.
Hey, help these men get set up, Johnny. I'll be back. Hey,
Things sure are quiet around here.
Not for long, he'll see to that.
I need a screen, a very big screen right there. Good. Let's put up our posters.
What's on tonight at the Santa Monica?
Citrus manograph. It's called a cinematograph. Can't you Americans read? Tonight we'll give the town its first moving picture show.
Now, don't you worry, Jack. You're gonna be a smash. Good evening, ladies and gents. The Malibu Saloon is proud to present tonight's featured attraction. Let's hear it for the one, the only Jack the Rocket Man. He's a card, ain't he? Lance Stone. Wait, he's only getting warmed up.
So what do these moving pictures do?
They move, that's all I need to know.
I'll take one ticket, ma'am. I want a seat in the front, please.
Small crowd.
No matter. Let's begin.
Oh.
Moving pictures in a box? It'll never work. The audience is gonna hate it. What? They're cheering. This means war. Now we'll bring in a crowd for sure.
I don't know, boss. Seems pretty silly to me.
You see? Just as I predicted. We're a hit.
It won't last. It never does.
Well, this ain't working. Forget the elastic stuff, Jack. I have a new plan. And here's how it works. You're gonna...
Yeah. Good plan, boss, but you gotta untie me first. 20, please. 50 cents. The Rocket Man was only a dime.
I'm ready to roll.
Don't forget to write.
I mean, I'm ready to start the show. Turn off the lights.
Now, where did I put those matches? So much for the city mammograph. Huh? Ah! Good evening.
So, how's it going?
So.
Wow, what realism! What atmosphere! Simply heartwarming!
Does the screen usually catch fire?
Come to think of it, no.
Fire! Everyone out!
It's only a special effect, so why should we leave?
Because the furniture's in flames?
I guess that was the last picture show. Nice work, Jack.
If Lucky Luke recognized me, I'm toast.
Stay here. I'll go have a look.
There's no more water. What does a horse have to do to get a drink around here?
Oh, she is hot.
Now that was entertainment.
Personally, I was thrilled to death.
Jiminy, I haven't had this much fun since I gave up mud wrestling.
I knew it would turn out badly. Everything always does.
Look at those flames. I've got to film this. Oh no, the camera's in there.
Burn to a crisp.
We'll see about that.
You can't go in there. It's too dangerous.
Pull it through! I've got the camera!
Johnny, my boy, you're a genuine hero.
Excuse me. Can I put on these buckets?
It was great.
What an experience!
And that they could only cost 50 cents a ticket. Looks like we're a hit. I'll rebuild my saloon as a movie theater.
No, don't bother.
Huh? Why not?
Nothing to show. My moving pictures were burned.
Yoo-hoo! Now we will go home to France.
Perhaps not. I still have some unused film. If I shoot a new movie, we're back in business.
Say, Jack!
Boss, if you want me to play the Incredible Headless Lady or the Amazing Giant Duck, then you can find another henchman.
Now, don't worry. It's nothing like that. From now on, I'm giving up on live entertainment. I was wrong about this city manograph. That contraption could make us rich. So I've decided that you and me are gonna get it.
We're gonna buy it?
Jack, you seem a bit confused about how bad guys work. We never buy anything. We're gonna steal that camera.
What's your brother doing?
Waiting for the next train. He's shooting a remake.
The next train's at midnight. Folks around here mostly take the stagecoach. It's faster.
The stagecoach? Did you say stagecoach? That's it! We will film a stagecoach robbery!
Film a stagecoach robbery? Ridiculous. Robbers don't publicize their plans, and besides, I doubt they'd let you film them.
Then we'll put on a robbery using actors.
Am I going to get my bath or not? I have a date tonight.
Let's do a screen test, Mr. Luke. You'd be perfect for the part of the sheriff.
Hello there, handsome.
Bertie? Well, hello. Fancy meeting you here.
Stay here.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Be yourself, act heroic. And rolling.
That does it. I'm no actor. Just a lonesome cowboy.
He certainly is moody, isn't he? I love moody males.
Does anyone else want to be an actor? Do I look like an actor to you? I've heard that acting is mighty hard work.
No takers, let's go to France.
I'll pay 10 cents a day. All right. Now, who wants to play the robber?
Jack does.
Boss, are you nuts?
Don't be modest, Jack. We've all seen you on stage, so we know what a brilliant performer you are. You're gonna do just fine. Yes, sir, Mr. Lumiere. You got yourself one make-believe robber for your cemetery telegraph.
That's cinematograph, but I accept anyway. Who else would like to appear in my moving picture?
I don't get it, boss. I thought you were gonna swipe the camera. We are, you numbskull. See, I got a plan. While you're faking a fake robbery, you'll really be a real one, and the make-believe robbery won't really be make-believe at all. Get it? Come on!
I've got an idea. How about I play the stagecoach driver? With those two in the picture, I'd feel a whole lot better.
To be honest, I don't think you look quite right for the part, but I do have a part for your horse.
Jolly Jumper? He can't handle a six-shooter.
Sorry about that. Here are the guns. Where do you want them?
On the table with the other props. Miss Fifi, when the robbery starts, I want you to look scared and stay as close as you can to the mayor.
Usually he's trying to get close to me. When do I start singing?
You don't. It's a silent film. Now, where's my robber?
I'm a coming. Tell me, kid, who are these guns for?
They're for the hero.
That'd be me. I did that on purpose.
I hear you're playing the robber's horse.
Yes, it's a moody part. I happen to be good at those.
I'll be watching Carnegie. I want you to keep an eye on Jack.
How can I keep an eye on anything when I'm doing my moody squint?
Go easy on him. He's not very strong.
Have no fear, cowboy. I'll be real gentle.
I was talking to the horse.
Places, everyone? Okay, and action!
After you, Honey Bunch.
How dare you call this young lady Honey Bunch?
It wasn't my idea, dear. It's in the script.
My husband will not say that line. Give him another part.
He can play the stagecoach driver.
If I do, then who's gonna play the mayor?
How about Fifi? She's got a face like a mare.
I'd rather be a mare than an old nag.
I'd be happy to play mayor.
Hang on a cotton picking second. It's my stagecoach, so I deserve to play the mayor.
A man in my position can't be expected to play the
What are you talking about? Lawyers and politicians. It's their job to be shouting, right?
Pardon my resentment.
Please, come down, everyone!
Aren't you gonna go and help out your brother?
Why bother? It would turn out badly. It always does.
Well, are we ready to begin? Good. Now then, places, everyone.
What am I supposed to do?
You're the robber.
Cover your face and wait until Double Bill, who plays the brave sheriff.
Who said anything about Double Bill playing the sheriff?
It's my stagecoach. I should play the sheriff.
You changing costumes again?
I hope so. You look pretty stupid wearing that monkey suit.
Don't you call my suit a monkey suit? No, why not? It sure is small enough. Sizes and everything.
That's what they all say, Shorty.
That does
now
it.
everybody
I'm
here
almost
knows
there.
that
Please, everyone!
I told you it would turn out badly.
I'm sorry?
The bandana, you idiot. Pull down the bandana.
This is a holdup, so reach for the sky, folks, because I got an itchy trigger finger.
It's not a bad line, but don't you feel he's overplaying it? Obviously a method actor.
This isn't play acting, it's a real holdup, and I'm a real robber, so get your hands in the air. That's better. You, give me the camera.
This isn't in the script. What are you doing?
I'm improvising.
So am I.
You're not in this picture. Huh? Ah, you missed me. You're out of luck, cowboy.
I put blanks in all the guns.
Wait a minute, this isn't my Colt.
No, I've got your Colt. And it's loaded with real bullets. I'll take that camera. There's money to be made with it, and I'm gonna make that money, not you. Step aside. So long, suckers! See you in the movies! Bye-bye!
Yeah, get going, horse, yeah!
Jack, it's time for your big stunt.
Ah, nice work, Jolly. Let's get Carnegie.
Who makes it look so easy?
My camera!
Louis! Why, does everything always turn out badly?
Pardon me. Sorry. Coming through. Sorry. Let go of the camera, Lumiere, or I'll tickle your brother till he lets go of you. Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Pardon me. One way. Moving. Sorry. Thank you. Ha! At last. Yeah! Oh, I hate when that happens.
That's a wrap, Carnegie.
Brilliant! Let's do it again, in close-up. La diligence tragique. That's French for cowboy movie. Nice crowd, huh?
Amazing. Everything worked out well.
Thank you, little boy. If you hadn't used blanks, this wouldn't have gotten past the censors. What's your name?
Ford, mister. John Ford.
You may have a future in moving pictures. We're ready to start the show. Where's Lucky Luke?
Looks like I have to leave now. So long.
Au revoir.
Here's looking at you, kid.
That Lucky Luke certainly has style.
And he has looks.
But what a lousy actor!
I'm a bold lonesome cowboy.
Senators, I'm ashamed to be an American. Too many of our citizens are ignorant. Our Western pioneers devote a lot more of their time to gunfire than to knowledge. If we want our young republic to become a great world power, Americans must have educations. But unfortunately, our Wild West is short schools. Senators, let us work to replace pistols with pencils and shotguns with chalkboards.
But carrying guns is an American tradition!
You can't go home with a chalkboard.
Senator Smith, Senator Wesson, you're out of order. Silence, please. And now then, please continue, Senator Upgrade.
Senators, I ask you to vote for my AAA resolution. The AAA stands for Advancing America's Academics, like swift swallows heralding the arrival of a new intellectual springtime in our land. A flock of eager educators will fan out to every remote corner of this great country. These courageous teachers will go forward in the name of knowledge. Upright, steadfast, and incorruptible, they will advance steadily and relentlessly toward the attainment of their noble goal,
which is to establish schools and bring learning to the ignorant people of the West. Well, well, here's a good omen for my mission. Vultur rustica, the graceful, flesh-eating denizen of the western sky, is welcoming me to... Oh!
Welcome to Arizona, tenderfoot.
Reach for the sky, city slicker. I told the grand quack or else we'll plug you, and then you'll regret it.
My dear sir, your syntax is utterly deplorable and your logic is appalling. How can one regret anything after one's demise?
He's right, Carl. Let's face it, you don't talk so good. What kind of tax is a syntax?
I'll write a complaint which you can take to the nearest sheriff. And I'm going to have to confiscate your weapons.
The joke's over. We're gonna confiscate your cash.
And I got a good mind to drag you behind my horse for a few miles. Teach you how to talk more respectful like.
Hands up, you varmints. You were lucky, mister. These three thugs might easily have gunned you down.
Now, it's obvious that they're the unfortunate victims of an inadequate education. They deserve more pity than blame.
Huh? Something tells me you haven't been in the West very long, Mr.
Irvin Straight, educator. Your good deed has earned you a brownie point. Surname, given name?
Luke. Lucky.
Well then, Luke Lucky, take it from me. Enlightened dialogue and a sound education are better weapons against violence than the fastest six-shooter.
Where are you going?
To Raw Gulch! There's a school to be built and a town to be educated!
I don't think a teacher will be welcome in Raw Gulch. It's the nastiest town in Arizona, run by a gang of desperados.
Even the worst, the slimiest, the very lowest dregs of humanity are entitled to have the beacon of knowledge shine upon them!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We can't leave him alone.
Once again, he's getting us mixed up in something that's none of our business.
Any man who's crazy enough to want to educate a town full of crooks deserves some respect, sympathy, and help. Hey! I'm coming with you. I'll turn these thugs over to the sheriff of Raw Gulch.
We belong to Joking Jim Potbelly's gang, and I'm warning you, when he hears what you did to us, he ain't gonna be too happy.
The expression ain't is grammatically incorrect. You should always say isn't. I'll have the sheriff set you some grammar exercises in your cell. Stranger has been written with an E-N, the words here and have are both misspelled, and the word beautiful has simply been mutilated. How shocking! It's a good thing I've arrived. The townsfolk are clearly living in terror. That's a telling symptom of their ignorance.
Sheriff, I have some guests for you. Hey, open up, will you? It's time to do your job.
What do you want here, strangers? You just passing through? This ain't a tourist stop, it's the sheriff's office. We're closed from noon till midnight and from midnight...
Today, you're having an open house.
But those are Jim Potbelly's men. What do you want me to do?
Your duty, throw them in the pokey.
A slang term for jail.
Whoa, around here we don't lock men up just like that. We got laws. Is there a charge against these three?
How about armed robbery and attempted homicide?
And bad grammar and atrocious syntax.
Hang on a second. You got proof? We wouldn't want no miscarriage of justice, especially not with three upstanding citizens like these.
It's like you said, this is a mismarriage of justice.
We ain't done nothing, Wilbur. You know us.
They're the ones who started the trouble, honest.
That makes 3 witnesses who've come forward against your 2 witnesses, and I can't say as I find your testimony very creditful.
Creditable.
Who's a bull?
No, testimony can be credible like mine or deceitful like those of your crooked friends.
Hey, watch it, or you're the one who'll end up in jail for insulting a lawman like in the case of me.
As in my case.
Not yours, mine.
Sheriff, that star on your chest is the symbol of your duties. The good people of Raw Gulch are counting on you to defend law and order, to make their town safe.
Set the prisoners free! Set the prisoners free!
prisoners free! Set the prisoners
Those three men are criminals and you know it. Who are you scared of?
We ain't scared of nobody, but we don't want trouble with Joke and Jim Potbelly.
Good citizens of Raw Gulch, I am Irvin Strait, your schoolmaster. Can anyone name this country? Come, don't tell me no one recognizes this country.
Could it be America, mayhaps?
Mayhaps is not a word. Say maybe or perhaps. Tell me, what's your name?
It's Smith, sir.
Well, my dear Smith, you are looking at the United States of America. This vast land takes up a small fraction of the American continent, made up of South and Central America and our own North America, which we share with our friendly neighbors Mexico to the south and Canada to the north. Now then, I trust someone among you can tell me who discovered America.
It was Smith!
You people know nothing! And that's why you let yourselves be terrorized by crooks like this Potbelly! Ignorance is the source of fear, and the only way to fight ignorance is education. Is there some place where I can hold classes until we get a school built? I can see there isn't a moment to lose.
Well, not really, no. There ain't no place that's free, except the saloon, which is usually empty because the saloon keeper waters down his lemonade.
That's it, the saloon. It'll make a fine schoolhouse.
What? But that ain't what saloons are for.
Folks, you heard the sheriff.
Who exercises local authority, even if his grammar is somewhat shaky?
The saloon will be your school. Huh?
There ain't gonna be no teaching in the saloon!
Potbelly.
There ain't gonna be no teaching at all. The only law around here is me. And I don't like school one bit. In fact, I stopped going years ago. I don't see you two fellas laughing. As a rule, the minute Joking Jim Potbelly cracks a joke, folks start laughing.
As a rule, I laugh when it's funny.
Things are going to change around here. This town has languished for too long without the fortifying tonic of education, but tomorrow will be the first day of school.
Wilbur, let my boys go. I wouldn't want them to miss the lynching of two humorless strangers. Hurry up!
From now on, the only law around here is the law. Those three thugs are staying in jail, and sooner or later you'll join them, Joking Jim Potbelly.
Oh.
I'll be back. And if I hear any of you went to school, you'll get a dose of lead, and it won't be from a pencil.
That wasn't a joke, it was a threat.
A pathetic, hollow threat which won't stop the quest for knowledge. Further left? No, that's too much. There, you get 10 out of 10.
A school and a saloon? This gives new meaning to the expression thirst for knowledge.
Excellent! My school is now ready to receive its students. Children will come in the morning and parents in the afternoon. That way the youngsters will be able to help their elders with their homework. I'll expect the first batch of pupils right after lunch.
Mr. Potbelly ain't gonna like this.
If we want to keep the townsfolk scared of us, we gotta get rid of those two troublemakers. The one with the glasses is the really dangerous one.
Narf, narf, narf.
I'm not joking, you blockheads. With all this highfalutin talk, he'll give people ideas. We gotta frighten him silly so he leaves town and never comes back.
I can't start the class without any students.
It's probably just the first day jitters.
Everybody is required to go to school! I'm going to start handing out detention!
How's about I go round up the student body?
Seems to me I'm kind of old to be going to school.
I can't let you off without a note from your children.
I'd like to welcome you all to school. On your expectant faces, I see the desire to learn, a desire I shall strive to satisfy. To begin with, I'd like to know more about you. I've placed a sheet of paper in front of each of you. I want you to write your family name, given name, your age, and the professions of your parents. Something wrong?
Yeah, my name's Elmer McGillicuddy. I don't know when I was born, I don't know how to read, and I don't know how to write neither.
Apart from your schoolmate McGillicuddy, is there anyone else who cannot read or write?
Somebody has to carve all those names into the gravestones.
Sir, I don't know how to read or write, but I do know how to count.
No, you don't. You're always shortchanging us when we buy our drinks.
I brought you a latecomer.
Wilbur, I don't approve of tardiness. I want 200 lines as soon as you learn to write. Sit at the front where I can see you.
Oh, brother, I'm starting to hate school already.
While the sheriff's getting an education, I'll guard the 3 prisoners.
Everyone has to go to school, Mr. Luke. That includes you and the 3 prisoners.
Mr. Straight, I know how to read and write, and those crooks are potentially dangerous.
What is the capital of Uzbekistan? How many sides are in a dodecahedron? When can you use a comma before a subordinate prepositional clause? You see, you still have a great deal to learn. Now sit down. You have to set an example. If you don't help me, my job will be harder. You'll be a wonderful role model for those who continue to have doubts about the value of learning and who cling to the deluded belief that the best way to solve a problem is with a gun.
A, B, C, D,
E, F, G, H. If you guys don't quit cackling, I'll fill you with lead.
Mr. Luke, hand over that gun.
But, sir, I was only joking.
You can have it back after class.
Oh.
And you'll write this sentence 200 times. I must not threaten my schoolmates with a firearm, even if they are outlaws.
What?
Everyone respects you. If you refuse, my authority over the class is finished.
School or jail, take your pick.
I'll take jail, please.
Are you the author of this note, young man?
No, it's my boss who wrote it.
Well, he ought to be ashamed. The spelling is dreadful. The word skunk is written with a C. The word you has been spelled Y-O-O. Then he's had the gall to write school with a K, and he's left out the A in dead. I give this note a 0. You tell your illiterate boss that he needs to study harder.
0? He dares give me a 0? No one has ever given a 0 to Joke and Jim Potbelly, that troublesome teacher who turned the whole town against me. I wasn't cracking a joke, you knuckleheads! I'm gonna shoot me some 0s in that teacher's jacket.
I ain't sure, boss. Was that a joke?
Don't make no mistakes, Luke, or you'll get the dunce cap tomorrow.
Keep your yaps shut. Copy out the alphabet 15 times before bed.
Johnny, you go home and stay out of trouble, you hear?
To your desks, everyone. The adult class is about to begin. We are now going to learn about the verb to say. In the present tense, it is written as follows. I say... Mr. McGillicuddy, can you tell me what comes after I say?
Say what?
I say, you say, he says, we say, you say, they say.
All right, who played that prank?
Give it up, Potbelly.
No more homework, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks.
This is getting kind of tiresome.
Mr. Luke, I'm going to have to confiscate all firearms in the vicinity of this school.
But, Professor, you gotta be kidding.
Hand it over, Mr. Luke.
This is crazy. If I'm disarmed, the school will be at the mercy of...
Violence never solves anything. True authority works by setting an example. Potbelly, the time has come to put an end to this most regrettable situation.
I couldn't agree more. I'll start by putting an end to the teacher. That was a joke, you nitwits! Ain't this funny?
Hysterical.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing, boss?
I'm training for the two-song tap dancing marathon, you idiot!
I'll let it go this time. A train leaves St. Louis on September 15th at 2 p.m., scheduled to arrive in Carson City September 21st at 7 p.m. It undergoes 45 robberies, lasting an average of half an hour each, plus 20 minutes to clear the track. If the schedule allows for 2.5 days of delay, it will be the date and time of the train's actual arrival. I want your answers tomorrow. And now I must go provide instruction to the mothers of large families. I look forward to reading your term paper on the decline of American heroes.
5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15.
To have a chance of beating Lucky Luke, I'm gonna need all my men. We gotta bust Art, Buck, and Carl out of jail.
Lucky Luke! Lucky Luke!
What is it?
The schoolmaster's been kidnapped. We were alone in the saloon, and he was giving me some extra tutoring when Potbelly suddenly showed up with his gang. They grabbed Mr. Straight and ski-daddled. Yeah, I watched them go, Luke. They were heading for the river of no return. By the way, you ought to wash your face before you ride to the rescue.
Strange, those thugs didn't even bother to hide their tracks.
Whoa! Help! Help!
Strange!
Mr. Luke, would you be kind enough to do something? And fast! I can't keep this up much longer!
Be ready!
For what? That water was extremely chilly.
I don't get it. Instead of simply shooting you, Potbelly staged this whole thing. It came from Raw Gulch. Turns out your kidnapping was just a diversion.
A very cold diversion.
And your 3 pupils are playing hooky.
Too bad. They were making progress.
Now that he's got his whole gang back, Potbelly will definitely try something. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Luke.
You sick?
Indeed I am. I'm afraid my nocturnal swim has left me without a voice.
Better cancel today's class then.
The class must go on. You'll teach for me until I get my voice back.
Me? Are you kidding?
I'm perfectly serious. You're the only person in town who possesses enough knowledge to teach in my place.
What a promotion. Yesterday you wanted me to be a pupil, and now I'm a teacher.
But I have one important favor to ask. When you're teaching the class, don't wear your 6-shooter. Promise me you won't.
Quit copying or I'll get you at recess.
But I wasn't copying.
Oh, no? On question 2, I wrote, I don't know, and you wrote, me neither.
That don't prove nothing. If you'd written I know, I'd have still written me neither, even though it was the other way around, which means I wasn't copying.
Welcome to class. Your teacher is sick today, and I'll be his substitute. On your expectorant faces, I see the desire to learn, a learning I shall satisfy to strive.
He should have been a stand-up comic.
I'll start with the day's first lesson, which is... Geometry. No, sorry, I mean geography. As you can all see, the world is round. Here's another interesting fact. The North Pole lies to the north, and the South Pole lies to the south.
Must have taken someone years to figure that out.
According to nature's wise design, all the world's rivers flow out to the sea.
Slow down, sir. You're going faster than I can ride.
But I think I should point out to you that the real world does not have a stand.
Oh, no?
Next.
Stay in your seats, boys and girls. It was thoughtful of you to leave your gun at the door, Luke. Now I can be sure that I'll come first on the pop quiz. When Joking Jim Potbelly cracks a joke, everybody laughs.
I'm sorry, Mr. Potbelly, but the folks of this town are educated now, and we don't feel like laughing at your foolish jokes any longer.
Right. Now that we have some learning, we realize that we've had enough of you and your lousy men and your even lousier jokes.
Mr. Straight, your students have learned a lot about courage.
Yes, and Mr. Potbelly has learned a valuable lesson, too, though he still needs plenty of educating. Let's continue. Cheaters?
Cheaters never prosper.
Good. Honesty?
Honesty is the best policy.
Keep working, varmints. I want my new jail prettier than the old one. And when it's done, you're going to build a fine school.
Crime, Potbelly?
Crime doesn't pay.
You've changed this town, Straight.
And I have you to thank for that, Mr. Luke. Without your help, without you, I'd never... Mr. Luke?
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.
When you're done with the little stones, start busting those big ones over there.
Yes, Mr. Joe.
It's an honor to bust up rocks for the great Dalton brothers.
Avril, quit cracking those rocks, will you?
Let those guys bust them for you.
We got a reputation to uphold.
I ain't letting no one bust my rocks for me, 'cause they're my rocks with my name on them, and I'll bust them myself. Those the rules, Joe.
Imbecile!
Welcome, young Billy. This is a real privilege, Mr. Billy. It's not every day our humble establishment takes in a bandit of your stature. Though I'm proud to say this is the home of the notorious Dalton gang.
The who's it? I never heard of him.
Really? Huh. Here's your station, your sledgehammer, and your personal rock pile. If you lack for anything, don't hesitate to ask. May you enjoy your stay with us. Chop chop, boys. This isn't a vacation resort, you know.
Hey, you! Bust my rocks.
Right away, Mr. Billy.
Oh, Mr. Billy, let me break your rocks for you.
I'll do it. Let me do the rock.
Can I do Mr. Billy, could you autograph this for my mother? Her name's Herman, too.
Tui, I don't know how to write.
Oh, Mr. Billy.
Hey, pretty boy, how about you listen up for a sec? The king of this rock pile happens to be me. Me and my brothers.
You don't say, and just who are you and your brothers?
The Daltons, nitwit. We're the Dalton gang. And I ain't letting no snotty-nosed kid, no puny whelp, still wet behind the ears, throw his weight around. In my penitentiary, you hear me?
Who are you calling puny? I'm the baddest number in the West, you little dwarf.
Who you calling a dwarf? And it's me and my brothers who are the baddest hombres in the West.
No, I am, you pygmy. I'm feared throughout the West, from north to south.
I was spreading terror in the West when you were just a gleam in your daddy's eye.
It's Billy.
It's Joe.
Billy.
It's Joe.
It's me. Oh, my So then I said to the sheriff, since you're wearing a star, let me get you started towards heaven.
Whoa.
And right then and there, he took off like a comet.
Pretend you're laughing. Laugh, you fools. We'll show them we can have a good time, too.
Hey, fellas, sounds like Joe just cracked a good one.
So then I said, to the sheriff, yeah, since you, have a star, it's gotta be because, you're sheriff. Sheriff. I hate him! I hate him! I hate him! I hate him!
Just ignore him, Joe. Everyone knows you're the baddest hombre in the penitentiary.
No one's rottener than you, Joe. When it comes to rotting, you're in a league of your own.
Gee, thanks, guys. I'll show 'em who's the most unregenerate degenerate in the West.
You gonna kill Lucky Luke?
Lucky Luke? But of course, Avril, I love you.
Hey, your cooties are all over me.
Hey, punk!
You addressing me, Pipsqueak?
I dare you, kid. Let's find out once and for all who's the worst in the West.
Give it up, Shrimp. You don't hold a candle to me.
We'll see about that. First we escape, and then first one to kill Lucky Luke is the winner.
Lucky Luke. Put her there, dwarf.
I'm not a dwarf.
I'm putting 10 rocks on Billy.
I'll put my bunny slippers on Joe. Teeth on Billy.
My other striped shirt on Joe. My bulletproof pants on Billy the Kid.
My self-funded retirement plan on Joe Dalton. We'll be the first ones out. We got 4 guys digging, but him, he's all alone. It's your turn, William.
But, Joe, I can't dig unless I get in front of you, and the tunnel is still way too narrow.
I told you we should all dug our own personal tunnels like we always do, Joe.
Come on, speed it up.
Cool it, boys, the guards.
Well, hang on, Mr. Billy. We'll help you.
Our money's on you. Good luck, Mr. Billy. Yeah, so, let's rustle up some guns and some horses.
Why'd you keep your ball and chain, Avril?
It'll save him the trouble of putting it back on when Lucky Luke brings us back.
Hold on to your hat, Lucky Luke.
Wait, I'll kill you!
It's the stagecoach! The Daltons and Billy the Kid! We're being attacked by the Daltons and Billy the Kid on the same day!
Speak to me, baby cake, speak to me. Sam Boslinger of the Middle of Nowhere City Telegraph. Where did this happen?
Oh, not far from Fearful Gulch.
Within 5 minutes of each other. Oh, my ticker.
I'm here, baby cakes. And what did they make off with?
Nothing!
Huh? Am I to understand that you were attacked by the Daltons and Billy the Kid, and they didn't steal anything?
All they wanted to know was where to find Lucky Luke.
Lucky Luke?
Oh, Lucky Luke!
Lucky Luke!
Are you positive it was the Daltons and Billy the Kid?
Absolutely positive. The 2 of them made a bet.
Really?
That's right. The baddest hombre in the West will be the one who... the first one who kills you, Lucky Luke.
Sounds like the duel of the century.
That the Daltons and Billy the Kid want to get rid of me isn't exactly a scoop. But why didn't the chief warden at the pen let me know they'd escaped?
Maybe he's in on the bet as well.
Telegram for Mr. Luke.
Here we are. Thanks. Daltons and Billy the Kid escaped. Stop. They're all out to kill you. Stop. May the best man win. Warms your heart. We're off, old boy. We have the 4 worst bad guys in the West to catch, plus a bonus bad guy absolutely free.
The most exciting wager in the history of the West. What a sensational article. Get your Middle of Nowhere City Telegraph. Will the Daltons or Billy the Kid kill Lucky Luke?
Yeah, it's been 10 years of hard struggle, Gideon, but it was worth it. Luck has finally smiled upon us. Huh?
Horsemen! Dalton boys, you know they're gonna take our nugget.
No, I won't let them have it. I won't let them have it.
No!
We're looking for Lucky Luke. Know where we can find him?
Yeah, Lucky Luke?
Yeah. You seen him around here?
Yeah, no.
Come on, we gotta find him before that punk does.
No, I don't want your money, and I don't care about the boxcar full of gold. All I want to know is where to find Lucky Luke. I'll find him if I have to comb the West from north to south.
It's time to settle our accounts, whippersnapper.
But Joe, I thought it was Lucky Luke we were supposed to kill.
Lucky Luke will get his afterwards. I'm allowed to change my mind if I want to.
But Joe, if you go and kill Billy, then we'll never know who's really the baddest hombre in the West.
I beg to differ, moron. If I eliminate this bozo, the title automatically falls on us.
But our little bet. Lucky Luke.
Here I am. Yoo-hoo. Avril, let go of your gun.
Lucky Luke! Lucky Luke! Lucky Luke!
You ought to be real glad, Joe. You finally found him.
If you seek, you shall find.
Drop your gun, Lucky Luke. My colt is aimed at your left shoulder blade. I'm gonna shoot you, Lucky Luke. Hey, Weenie and Company, who's the baddest hombre in the West?
It's me! I had a spare gun and I was getting ready to shoot. He's mine!
Oh, no, he's mine.
Sorry, Billy, but Joe's right. I didn't see his extra six-shooter. I'm afraid he would have been the one to get me.
Nah.
On the other hand, Billy caught me off guard while I caught you off guard.
Ha!
And now that I'm disarmed and either of you could take me easily, no one's the winner. We'll have to call it a draw. If I have to get shot, I'd like it to be by the baddest hombre in the West. Alas, we'll never know who that is.
It's me!
No, me!
Allow to simmer for a few seconds.
Too tough a call for me.
Then remove from heat.
But there might be a solution.
What's the solution?
Find another test to determine who's badder and the winner will shoot me. I won't be the test anymore, I'll be the jackpot.
What test?
Well, for example, who can scare honest citizens the most without using threats?
That's me!
No, me!
Why don't we head for the nearest town and carry out the test?
There's gotta be a trick. There's always a trick when I listen to you.
You're so afraid that you're gonna lose.
Joe Dalton ain't afraid of nothing!
Fearful Gulch.
With a name like that, I'd say this was the perfect place for our little competition.
I'll stand in the middle of the road as the referee. At my signal, you Daltons ride in from the east and Billy from the west. You'll meet up in the middle, and whoever has traumatized the highest number of honest folk wins and gets to shoot me.
Super! Talk about a piece of cake.
Okay, but you're gonna be on foot, and don't try nothing. I'm watching you.
I'm almost out of range, and the sun's blinding him. Where are the town folk, anyway? This town looks deserted. Hey, friend, come and untie me.
Ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing.
Sheriff! Sheriff!
Now, where's that coyote Luke disappear to?
Sheriff, it's me, Lucky Luke. Quick, help me out.
There's no one in this barrel. Move on.
I've one last hope, the saloon.
There he is. I see him running away. How long do we have to wait for the signal?
I don't see Lucky Luke. You seen him at all?
No, Joe.
He double-crossed us. I knew he would. Forward!
But Joe, that's cheating! We're supposed to wait for the signal!
No, the cheaters! They left before the signal!
Help me get untied. The Daltons and Billy the Kid just rode into town. Fearful Gulch. Was ever a town more aptly named?
Ah, Lucky Luke! You tricked me for the last time. First, I'm going to kill you, and then you can apologize. Come back here!
Come back here, cheater!
I've been watching real careful, and we ain't managed to scare a single person yet.
Lucky Luke, where are you hiding? Ah!
And the greatest stallion in the West, who'd that be?
Ow!
Where are you hiding, you stinking cheaters?
It's gotten awful quiet. Should we go see what's up?
Don't bother. Just stick 'em up. It's way easier. We're off to the penitentiary. I've seen enough of this scaredy town.
I'm going to get you, Lucky Luke.
No, you won't. I'll get it before you do.
Not if I get you first, Snot-Nose.
Not if I get you first, Pee-wee.
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.
What's going on? The story's usually longer than this.
Get your evening edition! New Mexico's going all out for the bet of the century!
51 on Billy the Kid!
I'm going with the Daltons.
My life savings and a hand-woven scarf on Billy the Kid.
A treaty signed by the great white chief himself on the Daltons.
Get your middle-of-nowhere city telegraph! Are the Daltons, or is Billy the Kid the worst villain in the West? Who'll shoot Lucky?
What am I supposed to do with them?
How about keeping them in jail till tomorrow morning? You are the sheriff, aren't you?
But the duel of the century, the big bet.
So when do we get our supper?
Come on, Mr. Luke. The whole town's bet on this.
You can't just call it off. If you do, we'll never know who's the baddest hombre in the West.
May I remind you that it's my life at stake here?
Well, yeah. What's your point, mister?
The world revolves around you.
It is a pleasure keeping a town safe for folks like you.
It's not like some lawman can tell us what to do.
He's eaten. I just checked. He's asleep.
Are you sure he ate the sleeping pill?
Oh, yes. I gave him enough to knock out a horse.
So boldly we go then, while we safely may. No loud talking, though. You never know with a horse like Lucky Luke.
They're all coming to lynch us.
Where the heck's Lucky Luke?
Lucky Luke! You go, Daltons! My dear Daltons, my dear Billy, there are formidable sums of cash riding on you both. The contest for the title of the baddest hombre in the West is truly dear to us all here, but we can't murder Lucky Luke. It wouldn't be politically correct.
And he'd get riled up for sure.
Thus, we have decided to bestow the title of baddest hombre in the West on whichever of you comes back tonight with the most booty. And so, I warmly encourage you, sirs, pillage, plunder, attack, smash, and grab. Especially you, Billy.
Huh? I would like to offer a year's worth of free drinks to the winner.
£4 a party,
A
sugar.
6-month free subscription to the middle-of-nowhere city telegraph.
And from me, a coffin, the deluxe model with pillows.
May the worst hombre win! Yeah! Yeah!
Did they just order us to steal?
Yeah.
And they told us to attack and plunder.
Yeah.
Can someone tell me what's going on?
What are they doing? They're coming back.
It looks like they're going to attack us.
Coming.
Guess what? This is a stick-up.
Hey, it's not your turn.
Only honest citizens wait their turn, but I'm the baddest hombre in the West. You cretin, why didn't you leave this in the pan?
Yeah, so who's the baddest hombre now?
Stop right there. Sorry, Billy. We all bet on you.
Hands up. Our bets are on Billy.
The entire Sioux Nation is backing the mean little Dalton fella.
Hey! Thanks, Chief.
We're standing behind young Billy. Oh, those freckles of his are so cute.
Stop!
Sorry, Billy, but I bet on...
Sorry, pal, but I think there's a whole lot more in that loot bag than the money put up for wagers.
Mr. Luke, wake up! They've all gone crazy! Mr. Luke, you gotta do something, boy!
Mr. Luke, you gotta get up.
Chivas! You're the lawman, after all!
Coffee. A couple of quarts.
We're all mixed up, Lucky Luke. It's not our fault. We're just so lacking in diversions here.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I want. More.
This contest is over and done. Let's settle this thing according to good old-fashioned bad hombre tradition.
You're right. There's one baddest hombre in the West too many in this town.
I say there are two.
My regulation boots on Billy. My horse and buggy on the Daltons.
An authentic souvenir blanket on Lucky Luke.
I'll look after Luke, and you can take Billy.
What did he just say?
He'll look after Luke, and we'll take care of Billy.
No, I ain't drawing no more. It's hard on the tootsies.
You are one sorry dwarf. You're so scared of me, you get your brothers to do your dirty work.
Okay, you shoot, Luke. I'll look after the little whelp.
Wait, Joe, I'm all confused. Who are we shooting again?
I don't care, anyone you want.
I hereby pronounce you both the worst shots in the West. All right, let's go.
Folks in the pen who put money on this baddest hombre in the West contest are gonna be so disappointed.
Shut up, Avril!
I told you it was a good idea to keep my ball and chain.
Shut up, Avril!
Thanks, Lucky Luke, for bringing back these scofflaws. Do you know we're now the official home to the baddest hombre in the West?
Hey, don't step on me, it's rude.
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.
Easy there, boy. I'm trying to sew.
Even he can't mend a shirt while driving.
Hey,
It's safe to come out now, sir.
That was well done, boy.
Did you call me boy? That's what I call my horse.
I know, but I suppose it's better than being called girl.
Oh, zilch! This is for you. Don't spend it all in one place.
Toss it up.
That was a perfectly good dollar.
Are you injured, Snookums?
I'm fine, honey pie.
Can I step outside? It's awfully hot in here.
Of course. Come on out. Everything's under control. Except for this person who shoots at money.
You're a naughty man, Snookums. You promised me you get air conditioning.
Allow me to introduce my bride, Tallulah. Honey pie, this fellow saved us from the attack, and it didn't cost me a dime. By the way, I don't even know your name.
It's Luke. Lucky Luke.
The most famous gunslinger in the Wild West?
I am known as the Commodore.
The most famous railway tycoon in the East? The richest man in America?
Oh, I'm not sure you're right there. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's that upstart Rockefeller. Our fates and our fortunes lie in the hands of the inscrutable Dow Jones.
I know lots of guys named Jones, but I never heard of him.
The train's about to pull out. All aboard!
Will the famous Lucky Luke do me the honor of coming along?
If it's all right with the lady.
Oh, sure. This trip is so boring. Apart from a little attack now and then, nothing ever happens.
I hope he says yes. I don't ride on trains nearly enough.
I accept.
Wonderful! Zilch!
At your service. I'll show you to your compartment, sir.
That Zilch is pretty talented.
Yes, indeed. I bought out his contract from a circus where he was wasting his gifts as a quick change artist. One lump of sugar or none.
Oh, don't be such a cheapskate, Snookums.
Tell me, why are you two traveling through this dangerous territory?
We're on our honeymoon. You see, Tallulah has always had a hankering to visit the Wild West.
I'd have preferred Paris, but Snookums had some business to do here, and with him, business always comes first.
Another few feet, and we'd have gone off the tracks.
Someone's definitely out to get you, Commodore.
Snookums, are we going to be staying here long? Because all this sunshine's giving me a dreadful headache.
Why don't you climb back into the car and draw the curtains, honey pie?
All right.
Oh, this sunshine's giving me a dreadful headache. I'm on my second marriage, and you know what? It doesn't get any easier as the years go by. Let's get rolling.
I must confess, this is the first time my wife and I have ever ventured outside New York City.
How lucky you are. My master's always on the move. Oh, yes, and here he comes now.
Oh, we're traveling in style, Jolly.
Would the gentleman care for a drink?
No thanks, Zilch. Pretend I'm not even here. Oh, I gotta tell you, Zilch, you're amazing.
Thank you. I spent 9 glorious seasons with the Dingling Brothers Circus before leaving show business to join the Commodore.
I hope he pays you well.
Oh, he doesn't pay me, sir. He's made me his partner. I own a 49% share in a Jamaican ice fishing enterprise, the jewel in his financial crown.
Zilch!
You'll have to excuse me, sir, but a Commodore's calling. It's time for his daily workout.
Go easy on me, will you, Zilch? I'm feeling somewhat frail today.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. You're out! I win! As usual, who do we adore? This is where you chime in, the Commodore.
I can see how you might have some enemies.
You don't build a railroad empire that stretches from New York to Chicago by playing Mr. Nice Guy. I am a corporate warrior. I have fire in my belly.
Yeah, I can feel the hot air from here. Maybe it was a mistake coming to this untamed land without protection.
What do you mean without protection? I have Zilch.
Uh-oh. Huh?
Stoke the fire, Buster! We need more speed!
These babies have power, but their brakes are hopeless.
You were magnificent, boy. How would you like to be my partner? Exporting sand to the Sahara. I'd let you in on the ground floor.
I saw a masked horseman. Know who it might be?
A masked horseman, eh? No, I don't know anyone like that. I hope you'll consider my proposition, the tycoon and the gunslinger. Together we'll be unbeatable.
Freshly roasted wild buffalo.
And it didn't cost a dime. Yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a nap.
Did you sigh because you're worried about another attack?
No, I sighed because I was thinking about my former career. You see, I was a vaudeville actress before I gave it all up to get married.
Oh, so you used to be a showgirl, huh?
Dead Bug Junction, 5 minutes.
Put on a nice smile for the locals, honey pie.
Hey, it's Buster! Don't you work the Yuma Sacramento line?
Not anymore. Now I drive the Commodore's private train.
The Commodore? Welcome, dear sir. It's an honor to have America's greatest tycoon in my humble station.
What on earth's gotten into her?
This train station is absolutely adorable. It's just like the toy station my daddy made for me when I was a little girl. None of my other toys could even compare to it.
Would you like me to buy this place for you, my honey pie?
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it!
How would you like to be my partner? It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
I was very convincing, wasn't I?
Good citizens of Dead Bug Junction. As a honeymoon gift to my wife, I've just bought your train station. Naturally, I'll renovate the place so there'll be work for all of you. I'm leaving management of the job to my new partner.
He's given me 49% of a snowshoe outlet in Tahiti. Not bad, huh?
To new levels of prosperity. And now you're all invited to have a drink. A free drink.
That guy you were talking to, who was he, Zilch?
Oh, just another one of the Commodore's fervent admirers. You wouldn't believe how many questions they ask about him.
I'll let you pay for this round, partner. So it's agreed. During renovations, the station will be closed. I don't want those dirty trains soiling the fresh paint.
Attention, passengers! We're about to leave. All aboard!
That makes 12. Zilch, who do we adore?
The Commodore!
Would you mind stopping the train, Commodore?
Huh? Don't tell me you want to leave us.
A little fresh air would do me and my horse some good. It would also give me a chance to see what that masked horseman's up to.
I trust your instincts, Luke. Zilch, stop the train.
We're stopping in 20 minutes to fill the boiler at Watercress Point. Mr. Luke can get us in. Meanwhile, tea is served.
Does that get on your nerves after a while?
This stuff's molasses. I don't get it. You didn't even reload.
Sure I did. Faster than my shadow.
What is it? What's happened this time?
Sabotage. Whoever did this knew we were coming.
Another couple of gallons and things would have been awful sticky.
Mr. Luke, your steed is ready, sir.
I'll ride ahead and keep an eye out.
Say, Luke, can I ask you a question? I don't pay you and you aren't my partner, so why are you doing this?
For the satisfaction, I guess. Giddy up, Johnny!
A famous man who doesn't care about money, Zilch. Have you ever seen such a thing?
Not at all, sir. I haven't. And between us, I find him scary.
For the satisfaction, that's a good one. He just likes gunfire.
I knew it.
Yeah, sure, he always says that. You're welcome, no need to help. It might have been fun for a while, but now it's annoying.
Oh, Snookums, there's a sickly sweet smell in the air. Where's it coming from?
The locomotive, Honey Pie.
This train station is adorable. It's just like the one my daddy made me.
Would you like me to buy the place for you, Honey Pie?
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it!
As a gift to my wife, I've just bought your train station.
Ain't that the darndest thing?
You seem to like stations.
Oh, not as much as Snookums likes giving them to me. He says they'll be like a pretty string of pearls on the map from Chicago to San Francisco.
Where are you going there, Zilch?
To buy vegetables, sir. I thought I'd cook the leftover buffalo in a stew.
Don't forget to buy spicy peppers for that stew, Zilch, because I like it hot.
No, I won't forget, madam. Pitfall Pass, 4:31 p.m. I take it, sir, that you are fond of cream corn?
You're not leaving us, are you, boy?
I'll meet you down the line. I want to know why you're buying up all these stations.
He gave me a 49% of his banana plantation in Antarctica.
I told you he likes gunfire.
Looks like you lose, Junior.
No fair, you had help, Daddy.
Right, and it didn't cost me a dime. Whereas I'll bet you paid Zilch a high price to betray me.
49% of your boating club in the Gobi Desert.
What's going on here?
This is my son, Junior. One day he'll take over my empire. Since trickery is the key to business success, I decided to check Junior's skills by challenging him to stop my train. So this honeymoon was actually a test.
Yeah, a test of my patience.
And along the way, I discovered that my loyal servant was in fact a greedy, deceitful snake who used treachery to line his pockets.
I was following your example, sir.
I know, and I'm proud of you, Zilch.
Why, thank you, Commodore.
As for you, son, you're nearly ready to take my place. I love that stunt with the molasses in the water tower.
Daddy, I hate to break it to you, but the truth is, I don't want to take your place. I love this wild, carefree cowboy life.
Then go, my son. All roads lead to Wall Street. I was like that once.
I still don't understand why you're buying stations.
I'll get every train station from Chicago to San Francisco, then I'll close them all, claiming it's for renovations.
And the point of that is?
To shut down traffic on the line, which belongs to the Trans-Pacific Railroad. As a result, its share price will collapse.
And that's a good thing.
Of course, because then I'll buy the shares and control America's railroads from coast to coast. Isn't that a brilliant plan?
Brilliant maybe, but legal? I doubt it.
What word did he use, Zilch?
Legal, Commodore. A word we use as little as possible.
Are those towering mountains legal? Does that majestic canyon obey any statute? Does the hawk consult a lawyer before devouring some hapless rabbit? I respect only one law, the law of the jungle.
And that's why we adore the Commodore. Don't look at me. I had nothing to do with this one.
I've figured out your little plan, Commodore. I want those stations or the bridge comes down.
You're not getting my stations, Bull. You're nothing but a low-down, sneaky, conniving cheater.
Please try to avoid any sudden movements.
Poor Cornelius, you always were a sore loser.
Who is that guy?
Pitbull, president of the Trans-Pacific Railroad and the Commodore's sworn enemy.
The stations or the bridge, Cornelius. I'm giving you a count of 3.
Those stations are mine.
1, 2...
That does it! I'm sick and tired of your ridiculous shenanigans. Those stations aren't yours, they're mine. I can do whatever I want with them. Mr. Bull, I think we can settle this to our mutual satisfaction.
Yes, indeed, little lady. I'm sure we can.
No, Tallulah, don't do it!
Zilch, hurry. The horses.
Zilch, please don't abandon me.
We're gonna have to jump, Commodore.
But I don't know how to swim.
Well, here's your chance to learn.
Maybe it's time to retire. I'm not the tycoon I used to be.
Your brilliant plan turned out to be all wet.
Please don't talk that way to the Commodore. Even a ruthless schemer can have a bad day.
Snookums! Thank heavens you're alive!
Oh, honey pie. I never realized how much I cared about you until I thought that I'd lost you.
I have a confession to make. I never really liked those stations, and I'm happy I sold them.
You did the right thing.
Let's go home to New York and be together in our little empire.
My partner, Blundering Beaver, will take us home.
In return for 49% of a seaside resort in Outer Mongolia.
Can we give you a lift, Luke? That's funny. Where did he go?
I'm a bold, lonesome cowboy.
How come we always have to dig 4 separate escape tunnels?
You lazy idiot! You expect someone else to dig your tunnel for you? You moron! This isn't an opening day for the circus!
Gentlemen,
Allow me to introduce myself, Brad Alimony, attorney, dedicated to procuring freedom for you boys.
In case you haven't yet noticed, we boys are already free, Greenhorn. Don't even know a prison break when you see one?
No, I was speaking more of a freedom in perpetuity. No one will be able to send you to prison again, not even Lucky Luke.
What did he just say?
Lucky Luke!
Calm down, Joe. He didn't mean to get you riled.
He just said Lucky Luke, Joe.
Pipe down, Avril. You know Joe can't stand to hear the name Lucky Luke.
Yeah, every time we say Lucky Luke, he goes berserk.
Shut up! I don't want to hear about Lucky Luke. Did you say no one will ever put us in prison again?
Well, well, let me just reiterate that absolutely no one will. Not even that one whose name must never be spoken aloud. Shh. Naturally, I'll be charging a small fee for expenses.
Oh, yeah? What's that mean?
The judge will need compensation. But don't worry, I know one who comes cheap.
What's he talking about? Huh?
Go back to your cells, boys. I'll take care of the rest.
Those Daltons are a plague. You not only have to watch them every minute, but you gotta fill in their dang tunnels. What? The Daltons came back?
The Daltons are hereby summoned by Judge Badcase for a review of their trial. And so, Your Honor, we demand that each of the 1,802 counts against the Daltons be rescinded forthwith, since every time the boys have been arrested, it has been by an individual acting on his own initiative, an individual not duly sworn to process of law, and acting in violation of their own human rights.
Oh, absolutely. Very well argued. I accede to the demands of Counselor Brad Alimony in all respects. The incarceration of the Daltons is officially annulled.
Now, my fee comes to $1,000 plus another $1,000 for the judge, including a gratuity of 7%, which gives us a total of $2,070.
Well, you can kiss your queen goodbye. An unwise move, Jolly Jumper.
Can I help it if I have a soft spot for nights on horseback?
Look out, everybody. The Daltons are in town.
How extraordinary. Are folks always as terrified when you boys come to town?
They better be, because if they ain't, I shoot them. You, for example, you don't seem half scared enough to me. Tell me why I shouldn't pump you full of lead.
Because with no lawyer by your side, you won't survive. Now, for instance, you're about to find my services indispensable.
Howdy, boys. Afraid recess is over.
Hey, Joe, it's him! It's Lucky, you there. What's your face? What do I do?
Allow me to handle this. Brad Alimony, the Daltons' official legal counsel. Why are you finding it necessary to harass my clients, Mr. Luke?
Your clients are escaped felons. I'm arresting them.
No, I'm the one arresting you. Every single one of the charges against my clients have been thrown out of court. They're free men. I let it go this time, but should you trouble them again, my clients will not hesitate to press charges.
I don't get it. How come who's this isn't arresting us? Huh? How come? Can somebody explain it to
So
me?
Judge Badcase has freed the Dalton brothers? Oh boy, now I've seen it all.
4 lemonades and 1 onion soup.
That big old onion soup is for me.
Hey, did you see the face on Lucky Luke when the lawyer said we Daltons were honest citizens?
Good one.
What was good about it?
Anyway, joke's over, so vamoose before I fill you full of loopholes.
Full of what?
Loopholes, the lawyer's escape tunnel.
Should I vamoose, as you put it, Lucky Luke will lock you up the minute you hit a bank. If, on the other hand, we should establish a working relationship based on terms that are mutually beneficial, as I told you before, no one will be able to put you in prison. No one.
The Daltons are robbing the bank.
Jurisprudence or not, your goose is cooked.
But, Who's this Prudence anyway? Do I know her?
Shut up, Averill. This ain't nothing but a frame-up, and we ain't saying nothing without our lawyer here.
This is too easy. I believe I smell a rat.
Sheriff, I'm here to inform you have made a grievous error.
I no sooner smell a rat than in walks a lawyer.
This man attacked my clients as they were leaving the bank after having deposited their savings.
And after having stolen everyone else's.
That is pure defamation. Let me tell you what happened. As the boys deposited their humble savings, a bandit burst in, brandishing a loaded weapon. With boundless courage, my client sent him packing.
Yeah, and the bank manager was so happy he insisted on giving us a modest reward. Everything that was left in the vault.
It's your bank that was just robbed. You'll be needed as a witness.
Bank, it is too dangerous. I'm gonna hunt grizzly bears. Yeah! Wasn't that something? Tell me, Greenhorn, how is it you got me loving the law now? Did you get a load of Lucky Luke's face when it dawned on him that it was all one big ruse?
Which part of it was the ruse part?
Now, if I may be so bold as to take the $5,070 owed me, tomorrow we will hit Santa Fe.
I'm in charge here, Greenhorn, unless you want a percentage of the ammo in my revolver.
What I meant was, I have a most excellent legal reason as to why you must rob the train to Santa Fe.
Lucky Luke, the train to Santa Fe.
Excuse me, old chum.
Oh, all these interruptions are throwing me off.
You imbecile! I told you to use enough dynamite to blow up the vault, not the entire train.
You mind telling me what you're up to this time?
We're going to prison?
What a story. You'll never believe what just...
Don't tell me. The guard lost the keys to the vault, and your clients generously offered to open it for him. Is that it?
Precisely. Well, the means were a tad extreme, I will admit, but the motives were heartfelt.
And in a rush of grateful emotion, the passengers took up a collection to reward our brave heroes.
The guard will tell you so himself.
You backing this up?
Gotta go! Got grizzlies to hunt in the Rockies!
Your days of taking a cut are numbered, Greenhorn.
As long as Lucky Luke is on the scene, you're going to be needing me.
I'll annihilate Luke, and then I'll annihilate you.
You will not annihilate a soul. Rather, I'll do the job for you, to the pleasant tune of a mere 10 grand plus expenses in advance.
You make out like bandits, you lawyers.
It's a real growth market.
The bank has been attacked.
Right. Well, we'll never finish this darn game if I don't go and put a stop to this nonsense. Let me guess. Either the Daltons attacked you, or you were playing one desperate hand of strip poker.
However did you guess?
Come on now, tell the truth. Was it the Daltons?
Pressuring the witnesses, harassing of my clients. I warn you, Lucky Luke, we're going to press charges.
The Dalton brothers versus Lucky Luke. Counselor, you may address the court.
Your Honor, we are contending here with a pathological obsession at its very worst. A lonesome cowboy who takes himself for an officer of the law. For years now, the accused has been indulging in the most cruel harassment and intimidation of my clients.
You understand what he's saying, Joe?
Shut up, Averill. Let him talk. He's costing us enough.
These four peaceful citizens have suffered most horribly, tormented by an obsessively driven maniac.
They're never more peaceful than when they're in jail.
There's your harassment right there. Lynch him or I'll throw you all out of court.
Normally, I'm the one who gets to say that, Mr. Dalton.
Now, Joe, for example. Joe, the hard-nosed, brainy eldest brother, tell us a bit about the hell you've been put through.
My brothers and I haven't even had a moment's peace to run simple errands. Got the list of errands, Jack?
Yep. Get dollars, and get more dollars, Joe.
sooner would we approach the teller than this cowboy would burst onto the scene accusing us of scalawaggery.
And is it not so that since this began, the uttered name of Lucky Luke suffices to set off in you an acute attack of nerves, Joe?
No! Don't say that name out loud!
Lucky Luke, Your Honor.
Stop!
Witness the terror that springs to the fore at the mere mention of the name Lucky Luke.
If this proves a thing, it's that the Daltons should be locked up in an asylum, not a penitentiary.
That's quite enough out of you. You are out of order.
Jack Dalton, you've stated that the accused spies on you constantly.
It's just horrible. We can't even go in for a glass of milk at the saloon. Lucky Luke is always lying in wait for us no matter where we go.
Please, everyone knows what the Daltons are like.
It is you who have labored to sully the reputation of these boys. Without you, no one would have ever heard of the Daltons.
Hey, wait just a dang minute.
It's all hot air. Don't take it seriously.
Folks always take Joe Dalton seriously.
Have you finished, Counselor?
Yes, I could easily carry on to infinity with similar examples, but I believe it's preferable to stop here. I think we've heard all we need to.
The accused may present his case.
Your Honor.
Very well. I will now pronounce my sentence.
Hang 'em! What are you waiting for, you yellow-bellied coward?
You must forgive my client, Your Honor. He's traumatized by this horrid business.
I'm what? What did he say I was?
Stay calm, Joe.
You're the one who said we should just let him talk, Joe.
Will the accused please rise? Lucky Luke.
Stay calm, Joe.
You are hereby sentenced to 67 years imprisonment for the crime of aggravated harassment against the persons of Joe, William, Jack, and Avril Dalton.
67 lousy years, that's all? For the amount we're paying you, you should string him up.
Yeah, because we know all about the penitentiary and how easy it is to get out of one.
Avril, be quiet. We'll put you in a cell in the celebrity wing.
Yeah, where the Daltons used to be.
Lucky Luke, this place is going downhill in a handbasket. I want a transfer.
Lucky Luke's escaped. It's your fault. You never filled in the Daltons' tunnels.
I'm sorry, but we agreed on even-numbered days it'll be your turn.
Good to see you again, old pal.
I admit I was worried there for a minute.
Now that Lucky Luke's locked up in the clink, give me one good reason why I shouldn't shoot you.
A day without a lawyer is like a day without sunshine.
That ain't no reason.
I can provide you with alibis. I'm the king of alibis.
Alibis? What the heck is an alibi?
Well, it's a kind of, if two of you would sit in front of this mirror, it will appear to everyone that there's four of you.
Hey, Joe, come and see. There's two guys wearing our exact same clothes over yonder.
The remaining two are thus free to rob a bank with impunity. It's the perfect cover-up.
That's not bad, eh, Joe? You and me, we hold up the bank while William and Avril give us alibis by holding up the stagecoach.
No! When I hold up the bank, I want the world to know it's me!
Welcome, fellas. Will it be the usual for you boys?
I want everyone to know it was the Daltons who held up the bank!
Hold on there. I'll help you get that cleaned up.
I'm still waiting to hear that one good reason of yours.
Lucky Luke's escaped.
That would be your reason.
Lucky Luke?
So, Jolly Jumper, how's it feel to be carrying a famous outlaw?
I don't know. You still weigh the same.
So, let's go teach those boys the real meaning of harassment.
It's coming from the courthouse.
Lucky Luke!
Joe, somebody wrote something on your shirt. Oh, you got it too, William. And so does Jack.
Imbecile! You telling me you didn't see who it was?
No, Joe. He must have painted faster than his own shadow. Zit, 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 zit.
Come, gentlemen, there's no need to panic.
Someone stuck a paper to your coat, sir.
From this day forward, Justice is no longer blind, and she's carrying a colt. Signed, Lucky Luke.
It's time to look for work elsewhere.
Psst. Hey, Greenhorn, we gave you 10,000 greenbacks because you promised you could get rid of Lucky Luke, so you'd better do it unless you want to feel the bite of 10,000 bullets.
What do you want?
That you protect us from Lucky Luke. He's a scofflaw who terrorizes honest citizens.
But I'm no match for the mighty Lucky Luke.
Do your duty. You're responsible for our safety.
This is the only place your safety's assured. It's the best I can do.
We done seen more of prison since we got free than ever before.
Be quiet, Errol!
I knew there was such a thing as a sitting judge, but a crouching judge is a new one on me.
So you dare to make light of justice?
Well, I wouldn't say that, no. But I'd like to punch its lights out.
Mercy, mercy, I'll do anything you want. I'm even more cowardly than I am corrupt.
I want you to do what you're supposed to. I want to see charges pressed.
Charges pressed?
Lucky Luke!
I've come to give myself up. The judge asked me to make sure you got this paper.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him!
Thanks for the loan there, Sheriff.
What is the meaning of this?
The saloon's got you up on charges. You drink 52 lemonades and eat 14 onion soups without paying.
For non-payment of food and beverages, the herein named Dalton Joe, Dalton William, Dalton Jack, and Dalton Averill are condemned to 435 years at hard labor. And the herein accused Brad Alimony is to clear out of town for good before sunset.
But an arrangement in my expenses.
It sounds very much to me as if you've been guilty of trying to subvert the course of justice. That calls for tar and feathers. Order in the court. As for Lucky Luke, seeing as he willingly gave himself up as a prisoner, the court will honor his good faith by setting him free on his own bond. Court is adjourned. Excuse me, I'm heading for the hills to hunt grizzlies.
Passengers,
orders for Washington. All aboard immediately. Huh? I'm afraid that trip to tar is strictly prohibited. We'll be sending you a bill for damages plus a fine.
You Dalton boys got a visitor.
Max, I'm with the Internal Revenue. A number of train and stagecoach passengers have informed us that they have offered you rewards to the tune of $43,000.09. Rewards are considered to be income and as such are subject to taxation.
Are we getting a reward, Joe? I'd like a cake.
You owe the government $2,481. Should you wish to contest, feel free to hire a lawyer.
I'll never ever want to hear the word lawyer again as long as I live.
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.